Hey everybody, it's Zori from OneScales. In today's video, I'm going to cover a topic that a lot of you have asked for, which is how do I take all of my emails from an old email account to my new Gmail email account. I'm going to cover two scenarios. One is how do I take an old Gmail account to a new Gmail account, and the other one is a non-Gmail to Gmail. So non-Gmail might be at AOL, at Yahoo, at whatever email address you have. You can basically do any account that you want. So I'm going to start, and the first thing is going to do from an old Gmail account to a new Gmail account. So for example, my old account is called the Leo Gmail account, and I'm going to transfer everything to my new account, which is my Jerry Gmail account. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, from Gmail to Gmail, there's going to be two specific scenarios you can do. I'll show you both of them, and then you can do whatever fits for you. The first one is the easiest one. Just sync from the old to the new, which is kind of the preferred method. So I'm going to go to my Gmail account on my new account called Jerry, click on Settings, click on See All Settings, and go to the Accounts tab, Accounts and Information, and Import tab, excuse me. Import Mail and Contacts, and I'm going to click on Import, very simply put. I'm going to take the old email address right here, Leo, and I'm going to click on Continue. Now, if you do this the first time, there might be a pop-up alarm. If there's a pop-up alarm right here, once you click on Continue, you actually have to go back to the Gmail. There's going to be a tab right here if you're using Chrome, and it says click on it and then allow pop-ups, okay? Now, Gmail has partnered or works with a company called ShuttleCloud, which is this is the one they have built in the settings, right? We didn't have to download anything to make it happen. This is their partnership or their business agreement that they've enabled with ShuttleCloud. So when you click on Continue, it's actually going to open a new Google account, and you're going to have to put in the email and password of your old account. It's going to allow ShuttleCloud to sync all of your emails from the old to the new. You're going to give them authorization to do so. So I'm going to click here. This is my email, and click on Next, and I'm going to have to put obviously my password to confirm that. Okay, so I'm going to put my password right now. Okay, and I'm going to authorize that, right? So I'm going to click on Continue, and I'm going to allow ShuttleCloud to read, compose, and delete my emails. Now, obviously, it's not going to delete anything, but the permissions that you require, these are the permissions. It's really going to read and sync it, and when we finish, we can actually remove their access, okay? So click on Allow, and then once you do that, now they're actually going to start the process. So you can close this window, and it's going to go here, and it's actually going to start the syncing process, okay? So the syncing process itself is going to have one more step, which is you can allow it what to do. So sync the contacts, the mail, and do I want to also sync for the next 30 days any new mail that's going to happen? Depending on what you're doing with the old account, you may or may not want to do this. Now, in particular, I just want to do this one, but depends on your scenario. You can actually say sync all of them, contacts, mail, and mail for the next 30 days. I'm going to do just this one, import mail, because that's what I want to do, but depends on you. And I'm going to click on Start Import. Once I do that, now the system is going to run. So depending on how many emails you actually have, I can close this. It might take between a few minutes to even a few days, or it really depends how many emails. If you have 20 years of or 10 years of emails, and you have 20 gigabytes or some huge amount, it's going to take many hours or multiple days. But for this example, I wanted to do something that you can see very quickly. Here, I don't have that many emails, right? I don't have that many emails, so it's going to sync pretty quickly, usually within a few minutes for me. And it says here in the accounts and import settings, you're importing from this Leo Gmail address. It might take between a few hours to a few days, and you can either stop it or just wait. When it finishes, there's going to be a bar at the top, and it's going to say here that it finished right here. So usually you have to wait. So this is the first scenario. While we do set up the second one, I'll jump back to this and show you how everything is. So let's click on OK. First of all, okay, and when you refresh it, it'll check again if it's importing or not. Okay, so the first method is just sync from one to the other. The second method is you can go and download all of your Google emails, all of your Gmail emails, keep it on your computer so you have a backup, but you can also use this to import it somewhere else, okay? So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go to Takeout. Takeout Google is a place you can download all of your Google history, all of your search history, all of your emails, all of your activity on Google Maps, on all these products that are Google related. You can use Google Takeout, which we've covered a video, which I'll link as well, how to download all of your Gmail accounts. So I'm going to do it really quickly. Same, I unselected all, and I'm going to search for the word mail right here, and I'm going to checkbox. Now, you can actually checkbox which folders you want and you don't want. You can undo this, but I'm selecting all. Okay? Once I do that, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, click on next step, and confirm. And it's going to actually run between a few minutes to longer, a few hours, to download all of my things, all of my emails, and give me an .mbox file, which is a file that contains all of your emails with attachments and everything. Once you finish, you click on Manage Exports, and it's actually going to do it. So here it's a very short one. I can click on Download. Okay, it's going to ask for my password again, just to confirm that I am the person that can download everything. And once I did that, it's actually going to download right here. It downloaded the file, and we're good to go. So if I go here to the file, I'll be able to see the file right here. Okay, now this is a list of all my email passwords, everything. But obviously I'm going to change it. So even if you copy this in the video, you won't be able to see it. Obviously, secure your passwords. This is just for the video. I prepared all these email accounts, but I'm going to change these passwords so you can't use them. You can try, but it won't work. Obviously, do security. So here's the file. I double click on it to open it, and I open it, and now in the mail folder, I'm going to have a .mbox file, which is all my emails, all of my emails included. Okay, so before we get into how to take the Mbox and actually import it back to your Gmail, I'm actually going to go right here and check on the first step, Gmail to Gmail sync. Let's click on OK. And it said imported successfully. So if I go here, I'm going to go back to my inbox right here. I'm going to see there's nothing here. But now if you go here to labels, it actually imported all of your emails with its folders into the label called the old email address, and you'll see everything is here. You'll see everything is here. There's subfolders. So now I imported it. Everything's good. It even says import complete, and I can dismiss this. So we finished Gmail to Gmail sync. It's good. What I'm going to do right here is I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm actually going to delete it. And the reason I want to delete these is because I want to do this the second sync. So let's click on delete. Everything's good. Okay. Delete. And I'm actually going to remove this label so we can start again. We can start the second step. We can do the same thing via another method. So now that I have the Mbox account, what I'm going to do right here is I'm actually going to go and I'm going to take the Mbox and I'm going to load them on my computer. I'm going to actually use a software called Thunderbird right here. Let me search for it. Thunderbird. Thunderbird is an email client. Just like you go to the web for Gmail, you can actually have a software on your computer, if it's Mac or Windows or Linux, to actually use your emails, read your emails, just like a lot of you use Outlook or other things. So Thunderbird is made by Mozilla, which is the same company that made Firefox, right? So it's a legit company. They've been having this software for many, many, many years. It's one that I use if I need to open my Mbox files. But it's basically Mbox is my backups of my emails. So obviously I downloaded it earlier to prepare the video. And now that I have it here, now I'm going to click here on Thunderbird. I'm going to set up a new account. So I'm going to click here, account settings. Excuse me, not account settings. I'm going to click here on right here. Sorry. I'm going to click here on File, New. And I'm going to click on Create Existing Mail Account. So what I can do is I can actually go ahead and use Thunderbird, but sync it to my actual new email account. So my new email account is Jerry. I'm actually going to create this Jerry account so it can actually sync everything. So this is going to be the second method. So Jerry is my name, and the password is right here. So where's my Jerry password? Right there. Okay, and I'm going to click on continue, and it's going to say, hey, how do you want to sync? This is just technical. Which protocol? How do you want to connect to read and write from my emails? I'm going to use its default, no problem. I'm going to click on done, and it's going to sync. Now I actually have to go ahead and log in. Okay, put my password again, and I'm going to confirm. So Thunderbird can do the same thing that we just did before with the sync. It can actually read and write on its behalf. Click on allow, and we should be good to go. Click on finish. Now, right now what I did is now I have my emails right here. I have all my emails. I have everything. So how do I actually import my Mbox file? I'm going to click here on local folders. I'm going to right click right here, and I'm going to click on settings. Okay, and if you see here, it says message store type Mbox, and I'm going to actually select the folder of this Mbox that I just backed up from Takeout. I'm going to click here. It's called Takeout 7 in the downloads folder. I'm going to go right here, downloads, Takeout 7, mail, and I'm going to click on open, and I'm going to restart the browser. When I do that, now I'm going to have all my Jerry emails, and under I'm going to have my local folder. So let's click on the emails right here. Go here to local folders, and now in the all, I see all my emails I just backed up. Everything is here. So what I'm going to do, if I want to sync it to my Gmail, I'm going to right click here, and I'm going to click on either move to or copy to, depending what I want to do. You can either move them all into Jerry or move them into, just keep them there and copy. I'm going to do copy for now, and I'm going to click on Jerry, and I'm going to put them in my inbox. Okay, so I'm going to do that. It might take a little while depending on how many emails you have. And now I basically have everything right here. You see that? Everything is right here. Now it's going to take a little time to sync. And you see here there's bars and progress. Depending on how many emails you might have, it might take, again, a few minutes or a few hours. Okay, so if I go right here to my new email right here, let's go here and sync. Now I have a label called inbox. Now everything's here. Now again, you can put them not just in a subfolder called all, you can put them in inbox. If you go right here, you can basically copy them, and then you can copy to inbox. You can do things. So depending on how you want to do it, if you don't want a subfolder kind of like this, right, a label, you can actually just copy it into the inbox. Depends on what you want to do, but you can select them, Control A, copy to, and then you can put them in the right position. Okay, you can put it in your inbox right here instead of the all. But again, depends on what you want to do in your organization. Okay, so this is basically the second way. You took all your inboxes, you imported them, and then you let the computer sync to the server, which is the computer syncing all the way to your new account. And everything's here already. We're good. We did everything really, really well. Okay, any questions, let me know. So that is basically syncing Gmail to Gmail. Don't forget, this thing might take a lot of time if you have a lot of emails, so wait patiently, refresh regularly, double check you have the same amount of emails in the old or the backup in the new one. Okay, great. So we finished this. This is Gmail to Gmail. Let me delete everything, and then let's continue to the non-Gmail to non-Gmail. Okay, let's go right here and remove label. Okay, good to go. So the next one, and this is the last one, is non-Gmail to Gmail. So how do you do this? I have another account, which is my AOL account. For example, I have an AOL account right here. And this, I want to sync all of my emails from AOL to my Gmail. So this is going to be exactly the same process you did. It's a very, very simple video. You take the new email you want to get all the emails from the old one. You click here on the settings, see all settings, go here to accounts and import. Okay, I'm going to remove this because we don't need this anymore. And you click again, same thing, import mail and contacts, import. And you're just going to put in the new email, which is your, for example, AOL email or your whatever it is, your Yahoo email, whatever it is. There's many. So I'm going to take my AOL email right here, and I'm just going to put in the email right there. I want to sync from my AOL email. Okay, and now I'm going to give it authority. I'm going to authorize it to actually continue. So it's using Shuttle Cloud again. I'm going to click on continue. I'm going to log in to authorize my AOL account, right? Enter, and I'm going to put my password right here and click on next. And okay, so I put in my code. Okay, and now I'm going to authorize the same thing. Do I want to import contacts, mail? I'm going to only do mail, for example, and I click on start import. The same thing we did from Gmail to Gmail. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to sync it. I'm going to approve it, and I can close. And now it's just going to run, right? Again, you might have to wait between a few minutes to a few hours. After it's good, everything's going to be imported, and we're good to go. that is it. That is everything that we've covered from old account to new account, importing all the emails, no matter if it's Gmail to Gmail or non-Gmail to Gmail. So if you have any questions about this, about Mbox, about backing up, about Google Takeout, about importing, let us know. This video is for you guys, and this is very in demand, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to link all the comments that have asked about this question as well. If you enjoyed this video in any way, if it helped you in any way, all we ask is really two things. If you can help, if not, all good. But if you can help, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Obviously, follow us on Twitter, X, LinkedIn. And that's it. Just say hello. Say what you liked. Say that it helped you. We just want to know that our videos that we're spending time on are helping you guys. Our articles are helping you guys. Tell us what you thought. Say hello. Reach out. We would love to connect with you guys and contact you guys. And that's it. We just make free content for you guys to help you do better, save time, solve problems so you guys don't get frustrated. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you guys for listening, checking. And that's it. Here you see this, the AO also synced and everything is good. Thank you very much. Take care, guys.